Frank Show, what? The Frank Show, come on, the Frank Show, what? The Frank Show, come on, the Frank Show, what? The Frank Show, come on, the Frank Show. It's time for the show. Aloha headsets, Frank here, the internet's busiest VR enthusiast, and we are back with the weekly update. Now, this week we had 3 new PlayStation VR games enter the North American store. First up, and I'm sure you guys already know, is The Persistence. Now, this is a roguelike horror game, and it's nuts. If you haven't checked out my full review, check that baby out. Next up is Detached, and this one is too much fun to play. We are actually going to skip Rec Room tomorrow, and we're going to play, and I got a special surprise for you. The lovely people over at Ancha Studios hooked me up with 4 keys, and I'm giving away. Just click the link in the description, and you could be one of the lucky winners. Now, we also got V-Robot, which I've played on PC and have not tried on PlayStation VR yet, but I might say hold off on that one for the time being. It doesn't satisfy my needs. Now, next up, onto the news. First up, big news. Rick and Morty has finally been patched to include click turning. Yes, now any and everybody should be able to play with their play space. They're working on some other fixes, and they have some other fixes live. All the notes are right behind me if you couldn't have guessed. And I'm just really happy they're there. Now, I'm going to try it out very soon, and I will report back, and we should finally have a full review handy. Now, next up, if you've not tried it out already, Honor and Duty is an awesome first-person shooter that is also multiplayer, that has aim support, but even bigger than that is the next game that they have coming out, Honor and Duty D-Day, which has vehicles, larger maps, aim support, and not only aim support, but you're going to be able to have your move controller at your side with your aim, so you could be shooting on your aim, grab your move controller, pretend like you're tossing a grenade with your move controller, pop that baby back, and get back on, or a sidearm, or a knife. I think this is awesome. I hope more devs start doing this kind of stuff, and I can't wait to play this game. I think he's even saying they might have 64-player matches. Now, I know that's going to be difficult for us to get going, but if not, we'll try to get a community day centered around it. Now, in other news, Torn. Now, I'm really excited for this one. It's another one of those explore the house kind of puzzle mystery games. We got a date, August 28th. Yes, it's up in the PlayStation Store. If you guys would like to pre-order, you get a little discount right now. And this one is Black Mirror inspired and looks very interesting. It's just a dark story that unfolds more and more as you sink into it. Now, I can't wait to sink my teeth into it in only about a month. And now we're talking about release dates. Astrobot. Astrobot got a new trailer. If you've not checked it out, you guys, link to all of this stuff is below. But on top of a new trailer, we also got a release time of October. So Astrobot is also just right around the corner. I can't wait to play that full game. Love the Robo Rescue. I'm super psyched for the new one. Now, next up, we also have some great news for Megaton Rainfall. Now, if you didn't know what this was, it's a superhero game where you get all these crazy powers and you can fly around the universe, and it's like a full-scale universe. I mean, you can fly out to the planets and all around Earth, and there's some matching major cities. And one thing that it was lacking at launch that everybody complained about was no move support. They were like, Frankie, why the hell can't we have move support with this superhero game? We need the move support. And I was like, you guys, it's a one dev team. He's working as hard as he can. Well, it's getting move support. It's also getting released on tons and tons of platforms. Kudos to this, man. I mean, because it's an awesome game. But it's getting move support and free roam. I mean, knocking them out of the park. So you guys, yeah, look forward to that. If you've not tried out Megaton Rainfall, when it does happen, come out. I'll probably try it, stream it, so you guys will get to check it soon. Again, you feel how you feel about it. Yeah. Next up, on top of Megaton Rainfall, we also got some very, very cool news about developers working on their games. Now, Jeff Minter from LLamasoft, if you guys don't know who he is, he made Polybius, which is that super trippy PlayStation VR game. He said that he is going to work from now on with VR thinking forward, so all of his future releases should have VR support or some kind of VR something added in there. He said, hey, we got to get with the times. Now, I love this. I love the games. I love his art style. I know that a lot of retro gamers out there love his stuff, so I'm sure you're glad to hear something like that. Now, also, final little bit of news, Beat Saber on PC got a brand new track and a couple other new updates. So, we're probably going to get that also new track, as well as some other new tracks when it finally does come to PlayStation VR, as well as all that exclusive stuff. So I'm always glad to hear it. Now that's it for the news. Next week, we have some great game coming our way by the name of Pixel Ripped. If you've not tried out me checking out the first level, it's nuts. You're hiding in class, you're playing your Game Boy. The 2D platformer is fantastic. I mean, that alone I would play just on my iPhone because it's so much fun. But that is coming out next Friday, July 31st. You guys, it's such a great game, and there may or may not be a hidden Frank Easter egg in there for you to look for. So that alone might be a reason to grab it. Now, guys, thank you for coming through for the weekly update. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you have a great rest of your week. I hope you come through for some Detached tomorrow. We're going to try some multiplayer. And as always, if you want to stay up to date on any and everything PlayStation VR and you don't mind his ugly mug, friggin' subscribe. I mean, come on. Smooches. Monday through Friday.
Frank Show.
Monday through Friday.
Frank Show. Buddy on YouTube. Buddy on Frank Show. Buddy on YouTube. Buddy on Frank Show.
And that's how you do an outro.
I know what else to do.